Sa bawat kwento ng pag-unlad ay may mga institusyong nagsusulong nito. Institusyong nagbabahagi at tumutugon sa mga hamon ng panahon.
PCAARRD supports S&T Human Resource Development. Nagsusulong ito ng mga programa na naglalayong mapaunlad at mapayaman ang kakayahan ng mga researchers natin sa bansa at mga empleyadong katulad ko for better delivery of S&T products and services.
Sinusuportahan namin ang ating mga dalubhasa na kaisa natin upang umasenso ang ating bansa.
Tumutulong kami na maging makabuluhan ang mga teknolohiya upang magbigay ng karagdagang kabuhayan sa ating mga mamamayan.
Nagbibigay kami ng mga bagong kaalaman at teknolohiya na gagabay sa pagkalinga ng ating kalikasan at magpapaunlad sa kabuhayan ng mga magsasaka at mangingisda.
Isinusulong namin ang paggamit ng agham at teknolohiya bilang pagsagot sa mga hamon ng lipunan.
Kasama ninyo ang DOST-PCAARRD sa pagpapaunlad ng sektor ng agrikultura, akwatika at pangisdaan at likas na yaman. Sa gabay ng agham at teknolohiya, kami ay nakatuon sa pagpapataas ng produksyon ng pagkain, sa pagpapabuti ng kalidad ng pamumuhay lalo sa kanayunan, sa pag-aalaga at pagpapatatag ng ating kalikasan, at sa pagpapalakas ng kapasidad at pamamalakad sa pananaliksik at pag-unlad. Ang DOST-PCAARRD ay nangunguna sa pagbibigay ng kakayanan sa pagsasaka, akwatika at pangisdaan, at panglikas na yaman upang makipagsabayan ng sektor sa pandaigdigang pamantayan.
Narito po ang DOST-PCAARRD upang tulungan ang ating mga magsasaka, mangingisda at ang nasa sektor ng likas na yaman sa pamamagitan ng agham at teknolohiya. Isinasagawa ng DOST-PCAARRD ang aming mga programa sa pamamagitan ng pakikipag-ugnayan sa iba't ibang ahensya ng gobyerno, state universities and colleges at mga international partners. Ito ang DOST-PCAARRD. Kami ang DOST-PCAARRD.
Hindi mawawala sa hapagkainan nating mga Pilipino ang bawang at saging. Bukod sa masarap na, masustansya rin ang mga gulay at prutas na ito, kaya naman patok ito sa ating mga Pinoy at pati rin sa ibang bansa.
Kaya naman kasabay ng ika-51 anibersaryo ng Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic, and Natural Resources Research and Development of the Department of Science and Technology o DOST-PCAARRD, ating alamin ang mga agham at teknolohiya sa AANR na makakatulong sa ating mga researchers at magsasaka sa buong bansa upang pataasin ang produksyon ng bawang at saging.
Atin ding balikan at bigyan ng pagpupugay ang mga tao at samahan na nabuo para sa AANR Innovation.
I am Ross Pinido,
And I am Rose De Castro.
and this is Enhancing Crop Yields with SNT Innovations, a DOST-PCAARRD 51st Anniversary Celebration webinar.
Isang makaagham na hapon sa ating lahat, lalo na sa iyo, partner. How are you feeling this afternoon?
To be honest, partner, I am thrilled to be in this webinar, especially since this is a part of our 51st anniversary celebration here at DOST-PCAARRD. This year's anniversary centers on the theme Galing Picard, honoring people and partnerships in AANR innovations. And I believe this webinar is a great way to showcase the 51 years of strong partnerships fostered with various agencies in the country. How about you, partner? Kamusta ka naman?
I am also extremely excited, partner, especially since we're already joined by 165 live viewers at DOST-PCAARRD's social media pages, including our partners across the country.
Nararamdaman ko na nga ang energy and enthusiasm mula sa ating audience. Hello to our friends from state universities and colleges, private universities, and secondary schools. Thank you so much for being with us today. And para naman sa ating mga live audience, hello, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. From Vince Martinez, good afternoon daw po, watching from Pitogo, Quezon.
We also have another live comment from Joseph Bernard Atay Fafin. Good afternoon, watching from Kidapawan City. I guess, partner, let's welcome our audience now. Welcome to this webinar, everyone.
Welcome, everyone.
Do not forget to tag your friends in the comment section below or share this live stream with them so that they too will learn about the research initiatives featured this afternoon. Of course, follow us on our socials to be updated with our other initiatives. You may find DOST-PCAARRD on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
That's right. Naku, partner, sigurado akong handang-handa na ang ating mga viewers na makinig, magtanong at matuto mula sa mga eksperto na mga kasama natin ngayong hapon. Kaya naman, hinihikayat namin ang lahat na aktibong makilahok mula sa simula hanggang sa wakas ng webinar na to.
And what better way to start things off than with an opening remarks from our very own Executive Director, Dr. Reynaldo V. Ibarra. Dr. Ibarra, the virtual stage is yours.
To our resource speakers, partners in innovation, farmers, students, and all participants from the different parts of the country, a pleasant afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. I am delighted to welcome you to this webinar on enhancing crop yields with SNT Innovations. This event is a part of the 51st founding anniversary celebration of the Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic, and Natural Resources Research and Development of the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST-PCAARRD. With this year's anniversary theme, Galing Picard, Honoring People and Partnerships. This webinar serves as a testament to the long-standing partnerships of DOST-PCAARRD with various agencies to uplift the AANR sector. Over the years, DOST-PCAARRD has been at the forefront in providing S&T-based solutions, especially through the Industry Strategic S&T Programs or ISPs, which serves as a blueprint for operationalizing the Council's S&T vision for selected commodities. Today, we highlight two crops which hold great importance to our nation's food supply chain, banana and garlic. As a staple foods and sources of income for many Filipinos, the increased and sustainable production of these crops is essential for ensuring food and nutrition security, improving livelihood, and fostering economic development in the Philippines. We are fortunate to have here two experts on banana and garlic from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, and the Mariano Marcos State University to share with us the research and development initiatives supported by DOST and DOST-PCAARRD under the ISPs for bananas and vegetables that are hoped to help our farmers and industry stakeholders to enhance their crop yields and increase their income. For banana, we have Professor Dara Realin, an assistant professor from the Institute of Crop Science in UPLB, who works with project leader Dr. Edna Aguilar in promoting the adoption of integrated crop management or ICM to rehabilitate coconut banana intercropping systems and increase productivity. The project also involves the validation of Banatech, harvest date estimator, a mobile application for the use of researchers, farmers, and traders, as well as the development of protocols for unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs to monitor crop growth and health. We also have Dr. Dionisio Bucao from the Mariano Marcos State University, who will share with us the ongoing efforts of the Garlic and other Agri-food Condiments Research and Development Center to improve garlic productivity through ICM. Dr. Bucao and his team target to increase garlic production by evaluating the effect of higher planting density, improved nutrient management, and plant growth promoter application. They are also working on ecological-based pest management strategies and a decision support system to manage the diseases of garlic. I hope that our participants will find the discussions meaningful and relevant, and I encourage everyone to engage in this virtual forum, especially with the presence of our experts. I would like to extend my thanks to Crops Research Division, led by Director Leilani Piligrina, for organizing this virtual event as one of the kickstarters of DOST-PCAARRD's 51st founding anniversary celebration. Thank you for celebrating this milestone with us, and rest assured that DOST-PCAARRD will continue to deliver more S&T innovations for the benefit of the Filipino people. Maraming salamat at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, Dr. Iborra. Just like what Dr. Iborra said, we hope that this webinar will quench your thirst for knowledge and you will find it relevant to your daily lives as students, researchers, or farmers. Now, I think our viewers are ready to meet our first speaker.
That's
partner.
Right. That's right, partner. Thank you. Introducing our first speaker. She is currently an assistant professor at the Institute of Crop Science, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños. She's a scholar of crop phenology, crop production and management, and banana production and management, specifically for Cardaba or Saba varieties. She's been recently awarded the LBS CFI Outstanding R&D Award for their mobile application called Banatech. Introducing Assistant Professor Dara Maria A. Fabro Realin to discuss our second topic, rehabilitation of banana farms, enhancing productivity with coconut intercropping, and Banatech harvest date estimation. Good afternoon, Ma'am Dara.
Good afternoon. Ma'am, para po sa ating mga manonood, ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng integrated crop management?
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. Miss Rose and Miss Ross, and to our viewers, good afternoon. So pag sinabi kong, when I say integrated crop management, it's a holistic approach. It takes measures to optimize crop growth. Also, it touches, it includes the cultural management practices, the fertilization and soil health, water management, and integrated pest management. So kapag sinabi kong ICM, buong-buo siya. So,
thank you, Ma'am Dara. we are excited to learn more about ICM on banana. Go ahead, ma'am. Please take the virtual stage.
Good day, everyone. I am Dara Maria Fabre Realin, and I'll be presenting our work entitled Rehabilitation of Banana Farms, Enhancing Productivity with Coconut Intercropping and Banatech Harvest Rate Estimation. This is under a PCAARRD-funded project spearheaded by Dr. Edna A. Aguilar. Banana ranks as one of the top 5 commodities being produced in the country, next to our staples like rice, corn, coconut, and mango. Banana is the Philippines' #1 fruit in terms of economic contribution. In 2022, we produced a total amount of 9 million metric tons of banana. Cavendish dominates production, while local cultivars like Saba and Lakatan follow. According to the Philippine Banana Industry Roadmap, smallholder farmers are the most affected by productivity constraints. These farmers are those that produce Saba and Lakatan varieties. Based on the data, a quarterly volume of production of Lakatan and Saba from 2016 till 2022, highest volume of production of bananas was from third quarter, while the least production was observed in first quarter. Production of the third quarter on average has 25% increase in production compared to first quarter. Thus, there is a need to stabilize production and supply throughout the year so that the industry can fully exploit economic potentials. On the other hand, farmers cannot depend on coconut alone for a decent living, especially with the prevent 2 hectares or below land holding. But there is a huge potential for increasing coconut productivity and farmers' income by integration with other enterprises such as intercropping, livestock production, and coconut processing and value adding. Use of available area under coconut could significantly increase agricultural production of the country without opening up new lands. This practice of systematically designed integrated coconut-based farming systems should be the norm in coconut farms. Philippine Coconut Authority's planting and replanting program has increased the total coconut areas by 250,373 hectares, making it 3.65 million hectares by 2019. Regional rankings in coconut areas planted had shifted over the past decade, with Bicol, Eastern Visayas, and Davao sliding down rankings, while Calabarzon, Zamboanga, and Barm went up the ranking, making the areas first, second, and fourth respectively. Thus, opening up to 70% of area for intercropping Saba and Lakatan bananas with proper layouting, therefore not needing up to open up new lands. With this, I will discuss today 2 of the 3 study components of the project Integrated Crop Management, or ICM, for the rehabilitation of banana in coconut intercropping production system, which aims to increase banana production under coconut-based farming system through, first, the implementation or adoption of ICM on banana for the rehabilitation of coconut and banana intercropping production system, and second, through the validation of the usefulness of Banatech mobile application for farmers and traders. Increased productivity of local banana cultivars can be achieved if good management practices are adopted. It is common perception of a small-scale farmers that banana is a crop that can grow easily, multiplies, and bears fruit with minimum supervision. But to have a profitable production system, this perception needs to change. The project took off from the knowledge generated from Sarai Phase 1 by further development of integrated crop management system for Lakatan and Sabah. Thus, deployment of the said technology shall provide a more solidified science-based knowledge to aid farmers to improve their production while minimizing losses due to impracticalities on cultural management practices. Intercropping bananas under coconuts was demonstrated in Sarai Phase 1 to be profitable and complementary with coconut production. Improving banana production by rehabilitation of existing banana intercrops in coconut areas can significantly increase farm productivity and income. The project validated on-farm integrated crop management package to rehabilitate banana in coconut intercropping production system. With this, we'd like to share some of our project's demonstration sites. In the Philippines, over 80% of the coconut farms are monocrop. Thus, recommendation is to expand sources of income, of coconut farmers to practice intercropping. The aid practice has been proven to significantly increase the income and improve the welfare of coconut farming communities. The deployment of the integrated crop management system of Sabacardaba and Lakatan under coconut integrated with water, nutrient, and crop protection protocols was conducted. In here, we can see that through rehabilitation through ICM, greater heights were observed after 10 months. This calls for the need to translate this technical information into a usable decision aid tool. With our research, every player along the value chain can be linked or connected. Input suppliers, agriculture experts, farmers, and traders will be connected by enabling information flow and business transactions through science-based knowledge sharing. Using GDD and BBCH scale, or growing degree days, and BBCH scale can be an effective tool in forecasting and scheduling harvest date for banana. This led to the development of our mobile application, Banatech. Banatech is a digital application and decision aid tool that give farmers putative harvest date for Saba and Lakatan. The use of the harvest date estimator Banatech starts with the user selecting location. After the location, variety must be selected so that the application will proceed to selection of bunch development stage. The farmer or the user may choose among the phenological stage shown in the app and determine the date of harvest. The application delineated 10 phenophases during bunch development and were characterized according to BBCH scale. After all the information was selected, the application will generate an estimated date for each bunch growth stage. Using our mobile application, we can efficiently plan our farm activities. In here, we could see one of the common problems of farmer where he needs to predict how many bunches will be ready for harvest at a particular time. Also, for traders, they need to effectively arrange their collection route and schedule by projecting the volume that will be available for harvest. The developed harvest date estimator can help farmers predict the optimum time of harvest of Lakatan and Saba. Thus, this eliminates the loss incurred in untimely harvest and immature produce. I'd like to share a story of one of our surveyed and trained farmers where she has to walk 2 hours to her farm and 2 hours from her farm to get home. And she said, "Salamat sa Banatech at hindi ko na kailangan lumakad ng 2 oras papunta at pabalik." In here, we could see how our technology helps farmers plan efficiently their farm activities. This motivates the team to continuously share our knowledge, to provide information to help farmers and other stakeholders to have an informed decision supported by science and evidence-based research.
Ikaw ba ay may sagingan at nais mong malaman o maprediktahan kung kailan ito aanihin? Marahil ang ilan sa ating mga magsasaging ay nakakaligtaan ang araw ng pag-ani kung kaya naman ito ay nasasobrahan sa pagkahinog o di kaya naman ay nakukulangan sa tamang gulang. Ito ay isa sa mga dahilan ng pagkabawas ng kita at ani ng ating mga magsasaka. Narito na ang solusyon sa ating problema. Ibinabahagi ng Saray Banana Project 1.4 ang Banatech application. Ano nga ba ang Banatech? Para sa ating kaalaman, ito ay isang mobile application na maaaring i-download sa ating mga telepono nang walang bayad. Layunin nito na sagutin ang karaniwang katanungan ng ating mga magsasaka kung kailan ba dapat aanihin ang kanilang mga saging. Bukod dito ay may kakayanan din itong i-estimate ang bigat ng buwig ng saging. Ngayon, paano ba i-download ang Banatech application? Pumunta lamang sa web browser at i-type ang web address na nakikita nyo sa inyong mga screen. Pagkatapos ay pindutin lamang ang lalabas na install on your phone at pindutin ang install. Tapos na! Ganun lang kadali. Na-download mo na ang Banatech sa iyong telepono. Para gamitin, pindutin lamang ang Calculate Harvest Date at ikaw ay dadalhin ito sa Harvest Calculator. Ang unang step na kinakailangan gawin ay mamili kung saan ang location ng inyong sagingan base sa mga pagpipilian. Ito ba ay nasa ARMM or ARM, Bicol, Calabarzon, Car, Caraga, o di kaya naman Cagayan? Gamitin nating halimbawa ang Calabarzon. Piliin lamang ito at pindutin ang Next button. Dito, ikaw ay tatanungin kung ano ang variety ng iyong saging. Ito ba ay lakatan o saba? Gamitin nating halimbawa ang lakatan. Pindutin lamang ito para magpatuloy sa susunod na step. Dito, kinakailangan na malaman ang kasalukuyang stage ng inyong saging. Gamiting batayan ang bawat imahe na nakikita sa inyong mga screen. Makikita dito ang bawat stage at ang kanilang description magmula BBCH stage 60, 61 hanggang BBCH stage 79. Gamitin nating halimbawa ang BBCH stage 75. Pagkapindot dito, ikaw ay tatanungin kung ilan ang kasalukuyang bilang ng buwig sa iyong sagingan na nasa BBCH stage 75. Halimbawa, ay ilagay natin ang bilang na 5. Pagkatapos nito, ay pindutin lamang ang next. At heto na! Narito na ang estimate na araw na iyong pag-ani. Bukod dito ay makikita rin ang estimate na timbang ng buwig at ang iba pang detalye base sa iba pang stages ng lakatan. Ang galing, di ba? Para naman sa saba, ang proseso ng pagkuha ng estimate ng araw ng pag-ani at timbang ng buwig ay gaya lamang din ng sa pagkuha sa lakatan. Kaya ano pang hinihintay mo? Download na!
In summary, banana is a traditional intercrop with coconut, but the existing crop production practices have much room for improvement. Project ICM, through its components, seeks to aid in increasing productivity and income of farmers by enhancing banana production through the rehabilitation of existing banana intercrops in coconut areas. The use of ICM technologies, including intercropping with good management practices and use of science-based innovations such as Banatech, seeks to improve and sustain farmers' production and income amidst the changing agricultural landscape. Harvesting earlier than the physiological maturity is common among banana farmers, wherein other factors such as regularity of income, availability of farm labor, and resources affect how early and late they harvest, prompting them to choose between quantity or quality. The use of Banatech seeks to improve farmers' production and farm planning and minimizing their losses from immature harvest by providing them a timely harvest date of mature saba banana. This shall also help in providing consumers and banana products processors with saba banana harvested at the right physiological age with the best quality from harvest up to its intended use. Way forward for the team is the development of version 2.0, where users can create a summary of all their monitored or tagged trees and will receive notification once bunch is ready for harvest. Together with our team, Project ICM, led by Dr. Edna A. Aguilar, we would like to thank you for this opportunity. With that, we encourage everyone to plan your harvest with scientific and technical knowledge.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Dara. It is nice to know that many of our farmers were involved and trained in the development of the ICM for the rehabilitation of banana farms and of course, in the validation of Banatech mobile application. This ensures that the technology is being tailored to the needs of our farmers. Excited na akong maging available ang teknolohiyang ito sa mas maraming users. Sana sa pamamagitan ng Banatech ay mas maraming magsasaka ang matulungan nito na maiwasan ang pagkalugi dahil sa hindi napapanahong ani. Ikaw ba, partner? What did you find interesting in this R&D initiative?
Alam mo, partner, I found that in the field of research, every approach is worth considering. Be it in the lab or on the field, as long as we are well organized and we have a general idea of what we want to achieve, there is promise in what we are working for.
I agree with you on that, partner. And again, to our audience, kindly prepare your questions later for our open forum. Just type in your comments in the comment section of this live stream.
Now, moving forward with our last speaker for the day. He is an expert in soil science, focusing on the improvement of garlic, onion, and corn production through the optimization of recommended nutrient management strategies. Currently, he is working as the Center Chief of the Garlic R&D Center and Director of the Science and Technology Park located at the Mariano Marcos State University. He is one of the active partners of DOST-PCAARRD in improving the garlic and other agri-food condiments industry in the Ilocos region. Everyone, we are pleased to welcome Dr. Dionisio S. Bucao.
Hi everyone.
Doc Johnny, hello po. Welcome to the virtual stage, Doc Johnny. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing fine, Rose and Rose. Thank you very much for having me here. Happy anniversary, PCAARRD. A pleasant afternoon to all who are following us. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, this webinar on enhancing crop yields with SNT interventions.
Thank you, sir. Before your presentation po, would you mind sharing with us the importance of improving garlic productivity in the country?
Of course, enhancing garlic productivity not only addresses immediate supplies issues, but using ICM for garlic, a potential increase of 2.87 tons per hectare, or from an average yield of 2.65 at farmer's field to 5.52 tons per hectare. So there's a 108% increase in yield or around 190 pesos per hectare if we cost the garlic at 100 pesos per kilo. Of course, not only on the economic side, but ICM promotes sustainable garlic production.
Thank you for that sneak peek in your presentation, sir. I am sure that our audience is now excited to hear more from your initiative. Kaya naman, go ahead po, Doc Johnny.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Dionisio Bucao, the Mariano State University, and the program leader of the Niche Centers in the Regions for Research and Development, or NICER for Garlic and other Agri-food Condiments R&D Center. It is my pleasure to present to you the highlights of our research focusing on improvement of garlic productivity through integrated crop management system. In this presentation, I will cover the following items: rationale, objectives, methodology, results, summary of findings, and ways forward. Garlic holds a significant position as a high-value crop revered for its medicinal properties and as a primary spice in the country. Renowned for its distinctive aroma and potent flavor attributed to its high allicin content, it is often regarded as the white gold in the Ilocos region. This unique characteristic sets it apart from imported garlic. The Ilocos region, particularly Ilocos Norte, has remained the foundation of garlic production in the Philippines. Over the past 5 years, Ilocos Norte has consistently contributed about 67% of the total garlic production, earning it the well-deserved title of the garlic capital of the Philippines. The Mariano State University stands as the center of research and development for NICER garlic and other agri-food condiments, a project funded by the Department of Science and Technology through PCAARRD. China dominates global garlic production, contributing a staggering 73.8% to the world's garlic output. Following China, India holds the second position with 10.4%, trailed by Bangladesh at 1.7%, South Korea at 1.3%, and Egypt at 1.2%. In 2020, China's garlic production reached an impressive 20,712,087 tons, cultivated across 825,302 hectares, resulting in an average yield of 25.1 tons per hectare. In contrast, the Philippines holds the 48th position among the 100 garlic-producing nations, yielding 7,256 metric tons in 2019. The production volume of garlic in the Philippines experienced a substantial decline from 9,563 tons in 2010 to 5,885 metric tons in 2022. This significant drop can be attributed to the adverse effects of climate change, such as rising temperatures and irregular rainfall patterns. These conditions have led to increased pest infestation during critical stages like bulb formation or bolting stage, consequently impacting the average yield. From an average yield of 3.15 tons per hectare in 2010, it dwindled to approximately 2.43 tons per hectare in 2022. Consequently, these challenges prompted several garlic growers to transition to other crops, resulting in a reduction in the cultivated area from 3,039 hectares in 2010 to 2,420 hectares in 2022. Between 2014 and 2021, the demand for garlic in the Philippines surged from 38,689 metric tons to 99,300 metric tons. In contrast, the volume of production remained significantly low at only 5,890 metric tons. Under this current scenario, the Philippines continues to rely heavily on imports to fulfill its domestic garlic requirements. As of 2021, our self-sufficiency ratio stood at a mere 5.90%, resulting in an import dependency ratio of 94.10% to meet the country's demand for garlic. In 2021, the Mimaropa region experienced a significant drop in garlic production, dropping from approximately 1,150 metric tons, or equivalent to 16.99% in 2020, to a mere 352 tons in 2021, followed by 325 tons in 2022. This decline was primarily attributed to the uncompetitive bulb sizes and a lack of market demand. Consequently, it led to a reduction in the overall area cultivated for garlic, causing the Ilocos region's share to surge from 68.36 in 2020 to 76.51 in 2022. This decline underscores the urgent and crucial need for the revitalization of the garlic industry in the Philippines. The general goal of this project is to enhance garlic yield using ICM. ICM is a system of crop production which conserves and enhances natural resources while producing food on an economically viable and sustainable foundation. It is based on a good understanding of the interactions between biology, environment, and land management system. Specifically, evaluate the effect of higher planting density, improved nutrient management, and plant growth promoter application to the productivity of garlic. Develop adaptable ecological-based pest management strategy, and develop a decision support system for disease management of garlic. To attain the objectives of this project, the following methodologies were implemented. First, field experimentation was undertaken for planting density and nutrient management optimization. Establishment of a field experiment through inclusion of various crops as companion crops for garlic, and development and evaluation of an application for disease management of garlic through data acquisition, data augmentation, and modeling. In general, higher yields were consistently observed in plots treated with inorganic fertilizer and plant growth promoter compared to those without such treatment. The most significant yield was recorded in plots spaced at 10 cm by 15 cm, that is equivalent to 666,667 hills per hectare, treated with a recommended fertilizer rate of 120-60-60 kg NP2O5 K2O per hectare. With the application of CPGP, the yield reached 6.25 tons per hectare compared to 5.48 tons per hectare in plots without CPGP. Additionally, plots receiving a combination of inorganic fertilizer and organic fertilizer demonstrated yields of 5.59 tons per hectare with CPGP and 5.52 tons per hectare without CPGP. The soil temperature within the garlic plantation area is spaced at 10 cm by 15 cm remains consistently within the crucial range of 18 to 30 degrees, especially during significant growth stages like bolting and bulb formation. Understanding and effectively managing soil temperature stands as a critical factor for ensuring the optimal growth condition for garlic, particularly concerning root development and bulb formation. Maintaining the appropriate soil temperature is pivotal for fostering robust root development, facilitating proper bulb formation, and mitigating the risk of diseases that could emerge from excessively cold or warm soil condition. This regulation promotes a healthier garlic crop overall. Consistent and suitable temperatures, especially during the bolting stage within the range of 18 to 30 degrees centigrade, play a significant role in achieving the desired bulb size and ensuring quality. The data presented in the table indicate significant differences in the plant height of garlic observed 60 days after planting. The tallest plants were observed in monoculture garlic, 6 rows of garlic alternated with 2 rows of corn and 3 rows of garlic intercrop with every row of corn, measuring about 51.17 cm, 50.6 cm, and 49.53 cm respectively. Conversely, the monoculture garlic exhibited a higher number of leaves and larger leaf width, measuring 11 leaves and 1.37 cm width respectively. These variations in plant characteristics could be attributed to factors such as nutrient availability, water access, sunlight competition, and shading effects. It's a biological phenomenon where neighboring plants influence the growth, survival, and reproduction of the main crop through the release of biochemicals. For instance, as garlic plants mature, neighboring tomato plants exhibit a positive response, acting as a natural pesticide and aiding in pest prevention. Interestingly, monoculture garlic showed a moderate level of pest infestation, while garlic combined with other crops experienced generally low levels of infestations. This suggests the potential benefits of companion planting strategies in managing issues and enhancing overall crop health. The most substantial yields were observed in fields planted with 6 rows of garlic for every 1 row of tomato and 1 row of corn, as well as with 6 rows of garlic for every 2 rows of tomato, yielding 3.9 and 3.77 tons per hectare, respectively, attributed to reduced pest infestation. In contrast, all other treatments exhibited relatively comparable yield except for the configuration of 3 rows garlic plus 3 rows corn plus 3 rows garlic, which obtained the lowest yield at 3.10 tons per hectare. With the project's primary objective aimed at creating a robust decision support system for managing garlic diseases, I am pleased to introduce the Garlic Disease Forecasting mobile application. Technological advancements are fundamental in modernizing the agricultural sector. For instance, the development of mobile application stands as a prime example, intended to be a valuable tool for garlic farmers in optimizing their production practices. One of the notable features of the mobile app is its capability to identify the optimal planting time. The ideal period for cultivating garlic significantly hinges on weather conditions. The initial growth phase is particularly impacted by soil temperature and moisture content. Aligning planting schedules with these ideal conditions through accurate weather forecasts can significantly enhance the likelihood of achieving a higher yield for farmers. The application has the ability to store data pertaining to garlic plants. It facilitates continuous monitoring of garlic plant growth and offers accurate weather information specific to plant's location. Using weather forecasts, farmers can anticipate potential disease outbreaks and pest infestations in advance. Taking proactive steps such as applying fungicides or modifying irrigation methods allow them to effectively manage and reduce the risk of diseases, ensuring the health and vitality of the crops. This application offers valuable insight into precipitation patterns and humidity levels. By aligning irrigation schedules with anticipated rainfall, farmers can effectively minimize water wastage and avoid both over and under watering, thereby fostering optimal growth and maximizing yield. The application will assist farmers in adjusting labor-intensive tasks or postponing fertilizer applications until after rainfall to prevent nutrient leaching. This guidance is crucial in farming as it involves managing multiple resources such as labor, fertilizer, and equipment. Additionally, it employs cutting-edge machine learning image recognition to detect and recognize garlic insect pests and diseases swiftly, enhancing agricultural efficiency and crop yields. With the fusion of agriculture and artificial intelligence technologies, this app opens a new era of precision and sustainable garlic farming. With this, I will now show you how the garlic disease forecasting mobile application works. Let's watch this video.
Greetings and good day. Here's how the app functions. Installation and permission. When you install the app, it requires several hundred permissions such as accessing the user's location and camera for proper functionality. Upon successful installation, the app opens smoothly with the Garlic Research Center logo. User account creation and login. The first step involves creating a user account. The user must enter a valid email address and password. Upon login, users are directed to the dashboard page displaying their location and real-time weather condition. Users can change their location by clicking on it and selecting different one. Below the weather forecast widgets, There are a list of insect pest and disease information. Forecast report page. The next page is the forecast report page, showcasing today's weather forecast. The upper part displays hourly weather forecast, while the lower section presents a 7-day forecast with detailed parameters. Garlic plant setup. The third page is dedicated to the user garlic plant setup. It lists the created garlic setups for plant maintenance and monitoring. Below the item list, there is a button to create the data for new garlic setup. Users need to fill in the form, upload a photo of their garlic setup, and submit it to the database. Users can view recent garlic data added to the database, and the app displays weather forecast based on the location. The application suggests activities for the day and upcoming ones based on the real-time weather condition and historical garlic data. These activities assist users in optimizing planting timing, crop protection, disease management, irrigation management, and resource allocation. The app also has a feature under development, allowing users to capture images of garlic pest and disease for analysis.
Recognizing pests and diseases in garlic images poses a significant challenge due to the prevalence of similar image artifacts across most samples, rendering the issue particularly complex. The figure's first row display the original and unaltered images, while the second and third rows exhibit the augmented or processed versions. The data augmentation process was seamlessly integrated into the batch processing stage of the model training to ensure that the data within each batch is comprehensive, meeting the procedural batch requirements effectively. This step aimed to enhance the diversity and richness of the datasets, aiding the model in learning to differentiate between various images, artifacts, and thus improve its overall accuracy in identifying garlic-related pests and diseases. To establish correlations between the images and insect pests and diseases, the model utilized 3 convolutional and max pooling layers. The first, third, and final convolutional layers were constructed with 16 filters of size 3x3, while the second convolutional layers was composed of 32 filters of the same size. During the training process, the model operated with batches consisting of 32 samples each, employing the RGB color mode and conducting training over 9,000 epochs. This approach aimed to effectively capture and discern distinctive features related to insect pests and diseases within garlic images. An image is essentially a numerical matrix composed of pixels, and in the convolution process, a filter is applied. This filter multiplies across the pixels to derive the subsequent layers. The resulting matrix encapsulates the essential features extracted from the image samples. It's through this process that the distinct characteristics and patterns within the image are identified and encoded, enabling the model to comprehend and learn from these visual elements. One common challenge in the recognition process involves effectively distinguishing between the region of interest and the background. In figure's third row, first column, the model demonstrates proficiency in accurately identifying the foreground or main subject in the garlic images. Moreover, the model takes into account the ages and highlights as depicted in the samples from the first and third columns in the first row of the figure. These observations highlights the model's ability to discern patterns along the ages of the garlic images, a crucial aspect particularly in detecting issues like common worm, garlic rust, and purple blots, among others. The model showed signs of convergence around the 6,000th epoch, achieving a commendable loss score of less than 0.34. By the 8000th epoch, the model had substantially converged, boasting an impressive accuracy score of 97% and reaching its lowest score of approximately 0.23. This robust performance indicates its potential to significantly aid farmers in improving their crops, particularly in disease mitigation efforts. Moreover, the model obtained a 0.45 Matthews correlation coefficient score, signifying a strong positive correlation between the model's predicted classes and their observed classifications. Notably, since the MCC score is below 1, it suggests that the model avoids overfitting the data. These aspects bodes well for its application to new observations or images samples from the field, indicating the model's adaptability and reliability in practical real-world scenario. In summary, garlic yield was affected by the interaction of planting distance, nutrient management, and plant growth promoter applied. Highest yield was obtained from 10 cm by 15 cm planting distance plots, applied with the recommended fertilizer rate of 120-60-60 kg NP205 K2O per hectare with 6.25 tons per hectare with CPGP applied. And combination of inorganic fertilizer and organic fertilizer yielded 5.59 tons per hectare with CPGP. The use of trap crops and band rows like marigold and corn is encouraged, not only to suppress the infestation of insect pests, but to improve crop quality, attract natural enemies, and reduce pesticide reliance. The experimental results suggest that the 3 convolutional layers in the model are sufficient in recognizing the ambiguities in the garlic samples. The accuracy and MCC scores of 97 and 0.45 respectively prove that the model is predictive. This application will guide the farmer in planning future actions and keeping abreast of the current weather conditions. It will provide recommendation to farmers in order to maintain healthy garlic plant. For the future plans and ways forward, we will conduct a validation trial of the identified ICM component in the major garlic growing areas in the Philippines. Optimization of the application as a decision support tool for the integrated pest management of garlic, securement of intellectual property protection of the developed mobile application, and a promotional event will be organized through a field day at its validation site, gathering key stakeholders such as the Provincial Agriculture Officer, Municipal Agriculture Officer, agricultural extension workers, and garlic growers. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Doc Johnny. It is always better to think that even commodities like garlic, which we may take for granted, are truly important to our diets and to the livelihoods of countless Filipinos. This is why we are thankful to have people like Doc Johnny and his team who work to provide SNT-based interventions to revitalize the industry of garlic and other agri-food condiments and further improve staple crops that, to be quite honest, we Filipinos can't live without.
Tama ka dyan, partner. What Doc Johnny presented to us is still undergoing trials. But as we saw earlier, the research findings are already promising. Mapapansin din natin na both projects have similar innovations, which are mobile applications. The Banatech and the garlic disease forecasting mobile app. Now, I'm sure our viewers have their questions ready. Just a gentle reminder to our audience that when you send your questions, kindly indicate your location or affiliation and to whom the question is addressed.
All right. Our audience will surely not let go of this opportunity, especially since our speakers are experts in their own fields. So to start our open forum, let's call back onto the virtual stage, Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny. Hello po, Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny. Handa na po ba kayo para sagutin ang mga katanungan mula sa ating mga live viewers?
Yes, Eros. Opo.
Right. I'm sure you do po. So let's proceed to the first question. Our first question is from Lizette Antonio from Occidental Mindoro. Do you have any recommended variety for the implementation of ICM for banana? I think this question is for Ma'am Dara.
Thank you for that question. For us, syempre, pinopromote namin paggamit ng mga local cultivars natin, specifically for lakatan and taba variety. Mas mataas ang tolerance ng taba sa mga sakit at mas maganda naman ang magiging profit ng farmer kung lakatan ang gagamitin. Pero kailangan nga, again, conscious ang farmer sa paggamit ng ICM.
Alright, so thank you, Ma'am Dara. Talagang makikita natin na through the presentation and through the answer of Ma'am Dara that current researches and the sciences are giving our local varieties or cultivated varieties a chance. Siyempre, gustong-gusto ng mga Pinoy yung mga varieties na ganyan, lakatan at saba, known for their unique flavor profiles na hindi natin may iwasan sa market. So, ma'am, thank you po, ma'am. So, partner, I think meron pa tayong isang question.
Yes, partner, we have question from Jonathan Eslit from Bukidnon. Is there a minimum list of activities that can be implemented to be considered as ICM? I think this question is for both Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny. But let's start with Doc Johnny.
Of course, there are. So here are some components of ICM that we considered in garlic production. One is soil management. Another is cultural management practices that would include nutrient management, IPM, as well as the planting density. And of course, as I have said a while ago, the ecological-based cropping system. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. How about you po, Ma'am Dara?
Okay, so sa banana naman, syempre meron kaming in-implement na good management practices. Ito ay kasama yung feeding, replanting, sucker management, yung fertilization, yung water management, pest management, and other management. So sa feeding or replanting, ina-align namin yung banana mats to follow more or less systematic planting system. Yung sa sucker management naman, meron kaming lagi na one mother, two followers, space at 4 to 6 months yung pagitan nila. Fertilization, so nire-recommend namin na mag-include the application of mycobam. So water management naman, supplemental watering during dry season. And syempre sa pest management, parang inaano namin yung help ng NCPC and also yung project sa regarding sa paggamit naman ng SpeedTech, yung isa ding mobile application. So yung other management, para naman makontrol yung quality and quantity, includes early debelling, bunch trimming, syempre, yung pagplana ng kanilang harvest or yung mga activities nila through using Banatech and other post-management practices. Sorry, napahaba ata. Minimum lang pala.
That's alright. That's alright po, Ma'am Dara. Now, sa audience natin, makikita talaga natin na through ICM, there are a lot of ways, there are options, more on the technical side and practices na talagang marami tayong pwedeng gawin para mas mapaunlad at mas mapaigi ang ani natin o kung anong tinatanim natin. Kasi nga, tulad nga sa iba't ibang mga agham o teknolohiya, talagang makikita natin na hindi lamang iisa ang paraan kung paano natin to gagawin. Marami tayong options. Kaya sana matutunan po ng audience natin na to explore more of your options, even if it means na ang lagi nating napapaniwalaan minsan sa pagtatanim ay hahayaan na lang natin. Thank you po, Doc Johnny, and thank you po, Ma'am Dara. Now, on to our next question. So, this is from Joseph Masilungan of Pampanga. Ano po ang mga factors na makakaapekto sa yield ng garlic? Ano po ang intervention ang pwedeng gawin upang mapataas ang ani? So this question is directed to Doc Johnny. Doc Johnny?
Of course, there are many factors affecting garlic yield. And it is being influenced by climate, of course, soil quality, the planting methods, pest and disease management, as well as the choice of garlic varieties. So these are some factors that affect our garlic yield.
Alright, thank you, Doc Johnny. So may mga mangilang-ilang factors po pala na nakakaapekto sa yield ng garlic. Now, on to the next question. We have from Annalisa Cruz from Cagayan de Oro. Doc Johnny, I think this is directed to you. Ano po raw ang role ng soil health sa garlic yield?
Soil health is crucial for garlic yield as it affects nutrient availability and root development. Maintaining proper soil conditions like application of organic fertilizer can lead to higher yields. We all know that garlic is a shallow-rooted crop, and so it needs the soil should have high organic matter content.
That's right. So thank you, Doc Johnny, for that wonderful insight. Dito natin sa audience, makikita po natin na ang soil, hindi po lamang yan ay lupa. Marami po tayong pwedeng makuha ng information and factors na maaaring makaapekto sa ating yield at sa ating mga gustong anihin na crops. Mapa-garlic man yan o mapa-iba pang crops yan. So, thank you po, Doc Johnny. Moving forward to the next question, please. So, this is from Salmo Jausali. Pakishare po daw ng link ng Banatech. Thanks daw po.
Okay po, Pinor po sa team. Ayan. You can download the application through this link po. So, sa link po ito, hindi pa po ito available sa Play Store, pero ito po ay pwede sa Android and iOS dahil ito po ay web-based application. So, pagka lumabas na po yung sa inyong mga browsers, itong pag nag-load na po itong link na ito sa inyong mga browsers, ay maglalabas po siya ng parang note kung saan pwede nyo nang i-download yung mobile application. At ito pong mobile application na ito ay nag-work offline.
That's wonderful, ma'am. Ayan, kaya sa ating audience, download now. Ayan. At I guess we still have another question from our FB Live, from Lisa Francisco. What is the best variety of garlic suitable for planting in Calabarzon area? I guess this is for Doc Johnny. Doc Johnny, take it away.
Of course, we can plant any of the variety of garlic, but of course, we have a Bucao garlic variety which we have here in Ilocos. Maybe since Laguna is in Calabarzon, then we can use the Bucao variety.
Pwede daw in-crop ang dwarf na 2 banana.
And so thank you po, Doc Johnny. So makikita natin to our live viewers, to Ma'am Lisa, na talagang knowledgeable ang ating speakers for this event, and the use of certain varieties na talagang angkop for the conditions ng certain areas ay talagang na-take into account din. It's wonderful to know that current data, current research is more accessible and mas maiintindihan natin para makatulong sa ating pang-araw-araw na hanap buhay or even for personal use. Now, on to the next question, please. Now, this is from Narceo Bahet. Doc Bucao, you mentioned garlic pests and diseases. Do we know what are these and their respective losses?
Of course, there are various garlic diseases like tangle top, which is caused by mites, and then purple blots, and then cercospora leaf spot. And there are some virus infections we can see from our garlic caused by, I forgot that small insect, which caused virus. And so, if the leaves are affected, the photosynthetic activity of the leaf is affected. So the yield was also affected. So pag ano na, masisira na yung, magdadry na yung leaves ng garlic, siyempre, the photosynthetic activity of the plant or the garlic is affected na. So ang yield, talagang bababa na siya.
Thank you po, Doc Johnny. Now, we can see na sana na-receive po ng audience natin yon that a lot of factors and a lot of diseases are going into effect even when it comes to garlic. Kahit minsan meron po tayong understanding that garlic is sometimes resistant in its own right, pero we also have to be cautious, syempre. Since yan naman din ay crop, then we still have to worry for insect pests or other types of infections. Yan. So, thank you po, Doc Johnny.
Yes. Thank you, Doc Pahet, sa nagtanong po sa atin ngayon. Now, let's proceed to the next question from Mr. Jemar Bulima. Good afternoon po. Tanong ko lang po kung ang baba o taas ng lugar ay nakakaapekto sa produksyon ng saging. This is for Ma'am Dara.
Ay, technically, yes po. Opo, nakaka-apekto. There are some observations po na kapag sa highland itinanim ang banana, matagal po or mas mababa ang kalidad ng kanilang saging. Pero for further po, meron po tayo suitability maps na available through different websites like Saray po na nagpapakita kung saan yung taas o yung baba po ay mas makikita nyo po kung saan mas magandang akmang itanim ang saging.
Thank you po, Ma'am Dara.
Now, moving forward to our next question, please. From Jorge Filipo. Okay. To Ma'am Dara, pwede po intercrop ang dwarf coconut to banana from Iloilo po?
Yes, definitely. Pwedeng i-intercrop ang dwarf coconut to banana, but we have to be aware dun sa proper layouting or tamang spacing. Dahil po, tandaan natin na maaari silang mag-overlap ng shade. So, makaka-apekto po yon sa bilis ng kanilang paglaki or gaano sila lalaki.
Okay. Now, for I think our last question. We have from Miss Marlicio Sabularse Nidia Sarmiento. I hope I pronounced your name right. Doc Bucao, for innovative matters, do we have machineries or facilities we can improve the post-harvest management in garlic production, especially during rainy seasons?
Yes, we have. Part of the NICER project is the development of a village-type storage facility for garlic. And the evaluation is ongoing, and we can see positive result of this facility. So this the shelf life of garlic will be longer, will be increased.
Thank you po, Doc Johnny. So, sa ate pong nagtanong kay Ma'am Sarmiento, we hope na na-receive niyo po yon, na nakikita natin that current innovations and through the NICER program ay meron pa rin tayong mga ways in order to deliver the technologies and to adapt these technologies even into villages na hindi kinakailangan nasa city tayo or nasa isa tayong very developed area, as long as we have the right techniques, the proper management proper management techniques na yun nga na provide through studies like that of Dr. Bucao, magiging maganda pa rin po ang ating ani at ang post-harvest quality ng ating garlic. So, I think, partners, sa sobrang excited and sobrang enthusiastic ng ating mga viewers ay meron pa rin talagang nagtanong.
Tama, may humabol pa.
May humahabol pa ng tanong. So, I hope ready pa rin si Doc Johnny and Ma'am Dara. So, partners, the next question, please.
Yes, from Dr. Narceo Bahet, Integrated Garlic Management. Individually, what are the best combinations in enhancing productivity? I guess this is for Doc John. Yes, sir, go ahead po.
As I have said a while ago, we can see that tomato garlic intercrop with tomato obtain the good yield. Likewise with corn. So we can use that as intercrop or companion crop with garlic.
So thank you, Doc Johnny. So again, nais po naming iparating sa ating mga viewers at sa mga audience natin that we can still accept questions since the Q&A, the open forum is still going. Welcome na welcome po kayong magtanong. So as long as, ano naman po, mas marireceive po namin yan through our FB Live, of course. Now, this is from Jen Karandang Bengoa. Hello, congratulations, Dr. Bucao. Very promising po yung result ng project at will directly benefit the farmers. May I know if available na po ba to public or to the public yung garlic forecasting mobile application? Thank you.
We are still in the process of optimizing the app. Maybe we can have a trial on March or April next year. And then we can further develop that and roll out the application. Thank you.
So abangan po natin yung rollout ng application. Kahit ako, partner, excited na ako na maging available ang garlic forecasting mobile app sa public.
Unting-unti na lang ang iintayin natin mga live viewers sa ating audience para maging available ang application ni Dr. Bucao. So are there any more questions po from our live audience? Ayan, partner, meron pa.
Yan, from Miss Geraldine Surara from San Juan, La Union. How can I extend the shelf life of harvested garlic?
Of course, we can extend the shelf life of our garlic by proper curing and storage techniques, such as keeping our garlic in a cool, dry place with good ventilation. Through this, we can extend the shelf life and preserve the quality of our garlic.
Thank you po, Dr. Johnny. So naninig po natin na meron nga po tayong techniques, meron po tayong management practices in order to extend the shelf life of garlic. Now, for another question from Alan J. Ponce, ano po ang pinaka-effective management po ng fusarium infestation sa banana na hindi po siya masyadong makaka-apekto sa yield ng isang Cavendish banana farm? I guess this is for Ma'am Dara.
Okay. Thank you po dun sa question. But since I would like to refer na lang po dun sa ating talagang mga makakasagot nitong ating problema sa fusarium infestation, specifically for Cavendish farms. At yun po ay yung sa experts natin sa NCPC po.
Alright, thank you po, Ma'am Dara.
Alright, I think we still have another question here from Mr. Enrico de los Reyes from Bate, Samar. How can we manage pests and diseases in garlic cultivation?
So, integrated pest management techniques, including biological controls, organic pesticide application, companion crop, and regular monitoring can help manage insect pests and diseases effectively. However, at present, we are developing an app so that by taking pictures of the infected garlic plants, it will give you the appropriate control measures to be undertaken. Thank you.
Alright, so na-mention nga po ni Doc Bucao yung IPM or Integrated Pest Management na ma-realize po natin mga viewers na ito po ay type ng pest management na hindi lang umaasa merely on pesticide control. And nasabi nga po ni Doc Johnny na yung application na i-release po nila ay magkakaroon po ng means kung paano ma-identify yung mga management practices na pwede nating i-apply na mas maganda sa ating situation or sa isang type of infection. So thank you po, Doc Johnny. So are there any more questions for our audience?
Ayan, may humabol for garlic from Dr. Kiswa. What variety of garlic is also best in cooler areas like in Benguet and Mountain Province.
Um, we did some testings or evaluation in Benguet, particularly in La Trinidad, and almost the same, almost the 5 varieties that we have evaluated produce the same yield. So the 5 registered garlic varieties are okay in Benguet. Only that, of course, we produce very big garlic in Benguet, but it also mas mabilis siyang mag-lose weight because of high moisture. So mas mababa yung kanyang shelf life.
Thank you po, Doc Johnny. Now, sa viewer po natin na nagtanong, sana na-receive po natin yon that varieties do matter kahit sa ano. May effective varieties pa rin po pala na nagmamatter even in the more elevated provinces or areas of the Philippines. Now, moving on to the last question. So this is from Joanna Lisa de Guzman of Mati, Davao Oriental. May pa-training po ba kayo sa ICM? Now, I do think that this question can be addressed to both of our speakers. Can we start with Doc Johnny po?
Yes, we can. We will have a training. Of course, we will be doing that. We will be having a field day and then some briefing on ICM in our evaluation site or trial sites, validation sites, I should say. So we will be conducting training in these areas.
Now, proceeding naman po kay Ma'am Dara, may pa-training daw po ba kayo for ICM?
Yes, currently po, we're part of a project na isang component po din mag-train ng mga farmers. Pero ito po ay concentrated pa lang po sa mga areas ng Region 4A like Cavite and Laguna. But for other requests po ng aming for training, ay pwede naman pong mag-address po sa amin. Maka-accommodate po na.
Ayan, thank you Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny. To our audience, please take note po yung mga na-mention ni Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny about the trainings. Ayan, partner, I guess we have reached the end of our open forum. We would like to thank our live viewers who sent their questions and insights, which help us deepen our discussions on the presentations earlier. And of course, thank you so much again, Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny, for answering our audience question.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you.
Now, to sum up everything, we have here the Crops Research Division's Program Management and Evaluation Project-Based Information System Assistant Section Head, Mr. Joel Norman R. Panganiban. Sir JN?
Thank you, Eros. Good afternoon once again to all our viewers. We just heard interesting talks on integrated crop management for banana to rehabilitate banana farms and ICM for garlic that can enhance garlic productivity. Now, let me give you the summary of the topics delivered to us by our experts from the University of the Philippines Los Baños and Mariano Marcos State University. The first topic, delivered to us by Assistant Professor Dara Realin, are the highlights of accomplishments of the integrated crop management for the rehabilitation of banana in coconut intercropping production system project. In her presentation, she reported the current industry situation of bananas in the country and mentioned that the top producing provinces include Cotabato, Lanao del Norte, Davao, Maguindanao, and Isabela. She also reported that based on available data, coconut farms occupy 27% of the country's arable land, to which 60 to 80% are available for intercropping with bananas. To enhance productivity of intercrop bananas, Assistant Prof. Dara highlighted how rehabilitation of bananas through ICM can become an effective management tool to increase farm productivity and farmers' income. The ICM is composed of different cultural management practices such as thinning, replanting, sucker management, optimized nutrient, irrigation, pest and disease management, and other special practices for bananas. She also shared with us that the major challenges of banana farmers still remain to be the timing of harvesting, crop losses, mitigated risks such as weather, pests and diseases, and management of resources. With these recurring challenges, her team utilized a digital application and decision aid tool known as the Banana Harvest Date Estimator, or Banatech. Banatech is a technology that can predict the best possible time to harvest saba and lactan bunches to prevent losses. Through the project, they are targeting to increase the yield of bananas by 70% through the adoption of ICM under a coconut-based farming system. On the integrated crop management for garlic presented by Dr. Dionisio S. Bucao, it was highlighted that based on the average garlic production of the country from 2020 to 2022 with respect to demand, there is a 113,819 metric tons deficit in supply of garlic. He also mentioned that with this deficit, the Philippines remains dependent on imports for us consumers to have sufficient garlic supply. With the intervention developed by his team under the NICER for Garlic and other Agri-food Condiments program, the ICM for garlic can enhance productivity in the country's major garlic growing areas. Similar to our first presentation, Dr. Bucao highlighted that the ICM intervention is a system of crop production and management strategies which conserves and enhances natural resources while producing garlic on an economically viable and sustainable foundation. It is also based on a good understanding of the interactions between biology, environment, and land management systems. The ICM for garlic includes the use of clean seed and planting materials, optimized cultural practices for soil, irrigation, crop nutrition, and effective control of pests and diseases. With this, Dr. Bucao underscored the importance of the interaction of the components that can affect garlic yield. Through the adoption of the ICM, garlic yield can lead to an increase in return of investment of at least 168%, which translates to an increase in farmers' income from 152,461 pesos or 2.65 tons per hectare to 345,612 pesos or 5.52 tons per hectare if the price per kilogram of garlic is 100 pesos. Moving forward to our question and answer portion, one of our viewers asked if the ICM for bananas developed by Assistant Professor Dara's team is applicable to all varieties of bananas. She answered that the said ICM is only applicable for Saba and Lakatan varieties at the moment, since some of the recommended strategies included in the ICM are specifically recommended only for the said varieties. Questions on how to increase garlic yield and the role of soil health in garlic production were also raised. Dr. Bucao answered that garlic yield can be improved by increasing the planting density or plant population per hectare coupled with appropriate nutrient management. He added that through crop improvement initiatives like mutagenesis and tissue culture, garlic quality and planting materials can also be improved. With regards to soil health, he emphasized that it is crucial for garlic as it affects nutrient availability and affects garlic root development. He also explained that maintaining proper soil conditions can lead to higher garlic productivity. And that sums up our discussion for this afternoon. I hope the new information shared to us by our esteemed experts quench the thirst for knowledge of our viewers. Back to you, Eros and Rose.
Thank you so much, Sir JN. There you have it, everyone. If you still have any questions or clarifications, please do not hesitate to reach out to us through our socials or email us at crd@picard.dost.gov.ph.
As we come near the end of our program, let's take this chance to give thanks and recognition to our valuable speakers for giving their time and sharing their knowledge and expertise for today's webinar. Again, let's call on stage Ma'am Dara Realin and Dr. Dionisio Bucao for the awarding of certificates.
Welcome again, Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny. Let me first read the citation of your certificates. DOST-PCAARRD presents the Certificate of Appreciation to Miss Dara Maria F. Realin for serving as a resource person for the webinar titled Enhancing Crop Yields with Asst Innovation, held on November 8, 2023 from 2 o'clock p.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. via Facebook Live. Given this 8th day of November 2023, signed by Dr. Reynaldo B. Ebora.
And finally, we would also like to award the same certificate of recognition to Dr. Dionisio S. Bucao for his valuable presentation in today's webinar.
Before you leave, Ma'am Sir, may we request a short message po for our audience? Let's start with Ma'am Dara.
Thank you everyone for joining us for this event. Thank you for Picard. Happy anniversary. From the team ICM, spearheaded by Dr. Edna A. Aguilar, we're always here to serve the people.
How about you po, Doc Johnny?
Ayan, partner. So I think nagkakaroon ng connective issue si Doc Johnny. So it's unfortunate na hindi natin muna maririnig ang kanyang response or last messages for the audience. I think, partner, we can move forward for the meantime naman.
Yes, partner. Again, maraming salamat po sa inyo, Ma'am Dara and Doc Johnny. Ayan, nandiyan na si Sir.
Ayan, narinig ko na okay na daw si Sir.
Ayan. Doc Johnny, may we hear po your message to our audience?
Empowering garlic production through innovative solutions is key to securing higher yields. Let's cultivate a future of abundant harvest through the fusion of science and technology and innovation in garlic farming. Thank you for joining in our journey toward a more productive and sustainable garlic industry. A pleasant afternoon to everyone.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you at hindi bumitaw ang iyong internet sa last part ng ating program. And thank you din po sa lahat ng mga viewers, sa 200 viewers na hindi bumitaw hanggang dulo. Now, to formally close our program, let me call to the virtual stage the Director of the DOST-PCAARRD Crops Research Division, Ms. Leilani T. Pellegrina.
A pleasant afternoon to everyone. I would like to thank you all for joining us in an engaging discussion in today's webinar on enhancing crop yields with Asst Innovations. At the same time, I would like to express my gratitude for celebrating with us the 51st founding anniversary of the Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development of the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST-PCAARRD. It is our pleasure to share with you these new advancements in the crop sector, and we hope that this activity has deepened your interest in the production and management of banana and garlic. Banana and garlic are essential crop industries in the Philippines. These two commodities play a vital role in supporting small-scale farmers and rural communities, offering income, nutritional security, and livelihood opportunities. In addition to their economic importance, they serve as a rich source of carbohydrates, nutrients, essential vitamins, and minerals. However, various challenges threaten the production of these crops, impacting food security in the country. The banana industry is hampered by outdated crop production practices, pests and diseases, which limit the income of our farmers, while the garlic industry experiences low soil fertility and pest infestations, which restrict its yield. Today's webinar has equipped us with innovative strategies to address these challenges through science and technology interventions. The use of digital technologies to rehabilitate local banana farms as among the recent advancements in crop production has been highlighted in the project titled Integrated Crop Management, or ICM, for the Rehabilitation of Banana in a Coconut Intercropping Production System, being implemented by the Institute of Crop Science at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, or ICROPS UPLB. The project continues in the validation of these new technologies and in extending these initiatives to our banana farmers through a series of training and other capacity building activities. Meanwhile, the Garlic and Other Agri-Food Condiments R&D Center of the Mariano Marcos State University, or MMSU, reported progress in the development of various ICM practices such as ecologically based management for garlic. Additionally, a software application to serve as a decision support system for disease management is currently underway. With this, I would like to express my gratitude to our resource speakers, Assistant Professor Dara Maria F. Realin and Dr. Dionisio S. Bucao, for sharing with us their valuable knowledge and innovative ideas in crafting S&T interventions to improve the production yields of today's featured crops. Truly, what you have shared with us today will be beneficial to our farmers in increasing their harvest and in ensuring a sustainable production of banana and garlic. As we move forward, let's work collaboratively to harness the power of science and technology to ensure a bountiful future for all. Thank you for being a part of this important discussion, and we look forward to continued collaboration and progress in crops R&D. Magandang hapon po at maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Director Lan. Ngayon, tulad nga ng sinabi mo, partner, nais po naming ulit pasalamatan ang aming mga live viewers na nag-number to nearly 200 natin na nakasama sa hapong ito. Sana ay marami kayong natutunan ngayong hapon at ibahagi ninyo rin ang mga natutunan ninyo sa inyong mga kapamilya, kaibigan at kakilala.
Maaari kayong makakuha ng e-certificate sa pamamagitan ng pagsagot sa aming CSF o Customer Satisfaction Feedback Form na matatagpuan sa link na nakalagay sa screen at sa aming comment section. Piliin ang Enhancing Crop Yields with S&T Innovations sa ilalim ng activity title, sagutan ng form, at ipapadala namin sa inyo ang inyong e-certificate sa loob ng 1 linggo.
Muli, ako po si Ros Penido. Maraming salamat sa pakikilahok sa ika-51 anibersaryo ng DOST-PCAARRD.
At ako naman po si Rose Di Castro. Laging tandaan na ang siyensya ay hindi lamang sa mga siyentista. Ito rin ay para sa ating mga magsasaka.
Maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat po sa pagdalo. Thank you po.